This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 15th day of December. James Spann here. Another cloudy, foggy, wet morning, but the weather will change later today. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. And yep, still foggy out there. We can barely see Highway 280 from the Wingate Inn. That's the Inverness Skycam in Shelby County with a bit of light drizzle there. But down to the south, the fog not as bad in Clanton this morning. Nice look at their Christmas tree downtown. And way down south, the fog definitely better. That's a look at the battleship USS Alabama down on Mobile Bay, near downtown Mobile. This morning, the shortwave responsible for the inclement weather is sliding on through, and we think that will mean a big change tomorrow. We'll have a colder day and a brighter day with sunshine back in here, and we'll see the change during the day today, but still raining this morning. And like we saw yesterday, the most widespread rain is down south. That's the Mobile radar, showing a lot of rain falling over South Alabama and South Mississippi. There's the regional view. And again, the bulk of the rain south of US 80, where it has been very wet. Some spots down there more than likely have gone way over 5 inches, and accordingly, flash flood watches remain in effect for that part of Alabama. Again, that's along and south of Highway 80, or south of a line from Demopolis to Selma, Montgomery, and Opelika. And the rain will be winding down later today. Temperatures are pretty mild. Look at Birmingham, 61 degrees at 5 o'clock, but this should be a day where numbers go the wrong way. Notice Muscle Shoals down to 51. We think we'll start the day around 60, then winding up in the upper 40s by mid to late afternoon. And yeah, you bet it's cold up north. Come on now. Look at Montana. I see one spot on the Canadian border that's sitting at 38 below zero this morning. Goodness. Many of the Minnesota observation or Montana observations are between minus 25 and minus 30. And the models won't handle that kind of air very well for this early in the season, and we'll have to watch that. I get the idea the weekend might be colder than we're forecasting, but we'll see. And the rain for the next 5 days, this is valid through Saturday evening at 6 o'clock. And this is suggesting some big numbers down south, but keep in mind this counts the rain that fell last night. And all of this will be today. Really, after today, for this part of Alabama, we think the weather will be dry through the weekend. Here's the 06C GFS at noon today. Shortwave trough passing north of us down below. Note that cold surface high nosing in from the north. And you saw those cold numbers up there. And again, we think that numbers will be going backwards today. And the rain still falls south of the southern half of the state. We'll say that. The rain for North Alabama should be ending this morning. Tomorrow, different kind of day, cold and dry. We start the day around freezing. The high should be in the low 50s, a bright, sunny day. Thursday, same thing, sunny. The coldest air stays north of us. Will be in the 50s. We note the new developing storm in the western Gulf. Thursday night at midnight, the rain from that feature stays mainly over the southern third of the state, south of Montgomery. Some rain likely on the Gulf Coast. And then Friday at midday, that surface low is approaching Tampa Bay. The rain shield stays south of here. So no doubt we'll see some increase in clouds from that late Thursday night, Friday morning. But for now, we will not mention any chance of rain. And Saturday, starting off the weekend, cold air advection kicks in, the 540 line down to Huntsville. And again, you saw those numbers up there. We'll probably be in the 40s all day Saturday. Wouldn't be shocked if some of the Tennessee Valley communities stayed in the 30s all day. And Sunday, the same thing, cold and dry. We start the day in the 20s. The high should be in the 40s. How about a walk through Christmas week? What do you say? Monday, the 21st, cool and dry. Tuesday, the 22nd. See the shortwave trough rotating north of us. Down below that, cold air moves in. And really, it's a dry front. This is suggesting colder but no precipitation. Wednesday, the 23rd. The idea of a midweek storm seems to be a little off the board at this point. There's a disturbance in the Gulf producing rain, but that just looks cold and dry, maybe very cold. Christmas Eve, there's your storm. This is December 24th, and man, that's close, isn't it? Very cold air covers the northern half of the state, a wave passing through the Gulf. Rain for Mobile and Pensacola, and this suggests just dry and cold up here, but boy, that's close. I mean, if you are dreaming of a white Christmas, that's about as close as it ever gets. And remember, this is pure speculation out here. This will change, no doubt about that. There's no skill in a specific forecast this far in advance. We're just peaking. And then Christmas Day, goodness, that's cold. December 25th, some energy coming through the trough, and look at the 540 line diving down to almost Mobile. If that's right, we will not get out of the 30s, and that suggests some folks up in the Tennessee Valley could stay below freezing all day Christmas Day. If this is right, and that's a big if. Is it possible? You bet. Plenty of cold air up there. We'll check the end of the forecast, December 30th. Southwest flow aloft. You know what that means, wet, but again, this is totally out there in voodoo country. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.